Hey, it's good to see you. I'm John Zadar. This is On Top and Hot, and this is the weekend of August 15th. Now, in most of my videos, what I like to do is to share a hot penny stock with you. That's what I primarily trade, stocks under $5. But I also like to take the time and share my own personal trading insights with you. Information I think can truly help you get the most out of your trades. And today I want to talk to you about something very, very vital in trading that I don't think we've ever talked about before. We talk about the stocks. We talk about the charts. We talk about how to trade them. But we don't talk about the trader. We don't talk about me and you. And this is the key element in any trade. Now, what I'm going to share with you folks, there is a ton of information and science to back up. But I'm not going to drag any of that in. It's kind of dry. It's over our heads. I'm going to keep this as simple as possible, and I'm sure you're going to get it. So what I want to do today is show you why most of us are failing, and more importantly, how to become a successful trader by changing the way you think. And this is not as hard as you think it is, folks. Our subconscious is like artificial intelligence. It doesn't forget anything. It is sucking up every piece of information we give it, every single experience from our entire life, all the knowledge, all of our understanding. And we bring all of that to trading. The problem is none of it is useful. We can't use any of that for trading because there is a completely different mindset for a civilian compared to a trader. Let me show you an example. You go into a store and you see a product that's for sale that you buy normally, and it's on sale cheap. Are you going to buy it? Of course you are. Probably going to buy more than one. Maybe get an extra cart. Now, let's take that same mentality into the trader's market. You see a stock you really like, and it takes this huge fall. You look at it, and what do you say? I'm running from that. There must be something wrong. We look at it completely different. So what we have to do is change the way we think. But here's the problem. We have nothing to work with. Our trading experience is nil. And as soon as we jump into trading, what do we start doing? Losing. And there's a reason for that, folks. The civilian mentality is working moment by moment. We're living life from moment to moment, making decisions on the fly constantly. That is the way life goes, not with trading. Trading is working on projections. We're looking at this stock 3 years ahead, 3 weeks ahead, 3 minutes ahead, depending on what sort of trading you're doing. But we are not going moment by moment. If you're getting into stocks and as soon as you get in, they fall, or worse yet, as soon as you get out, they climb, that's because you're missing it by that much. You're trading moment by moment the way a civilian would rather than the way a trader would. So we have to get your trader mind working. But how do we do that? Well, that's what this show is all about. I am going to show you a shortcut, a cheat code to get your subconscious mind to start helping you succeed. And believe it or not, it's not as hard as you would think it is. The problem with the subconscious mind is that it cannot be coerced into helping you. Back in the 70s and 80s, we put out a ton of information about the subconscious. We understood the power it had, and we wanted to manipulate it with willpower, our conscious minds. We were using the power of positive thinking, creative visualizations, and goals. And none of that is bad, and all of it does help, but it really doesn't affect the subconscious mind the way you think it would. That is coercion. We are trying to force a change onto the subconscious mind, and that's not the way it works. But there is a way to trick it. Let me tell you something here, folks. The subconscious mind does not distinguish between a little win and a big win. You could have just won a lottery for $1 million. Or you could have just crossed off a task off of your to-do list. Or you could have just taken a $5 gain. All of those are wins. Not big, not small, just wins. The subconscious is very black and white in this department. It doesn't have wins by degrees. And when you have a win, you get rewarded. There is a brain reward system. As soon as you win, you are given a reward of a drop of dopamine. Folks, dopamine is a chemical. I was going to call it a drug because it virtually is a drug. It is like a narcotic. It makes us feel very, very good. And yes, it is addictive. And this is the great part about it, folks. When you win and you get that drop of dopamine and feel good, it is stored in your subconscious. Now you are building up experiences for trading. Right now, all you have is losing experiences, one on top of another. How are you going to break that? We're going to prime the subconscious by taking wins. Winning is easy, folks. Honestly, if you take your focus off of the money, quit worrying about how high is this going to go, how much can I take, how much more can I get, this is what causes us to lose. We need to focus on winning. Winning is black and white. It's like playing poker. We never count the money going into the pot. We never count the money as we're pulling it into us. All we're concentrating on is winning. That's it. We know the more wins we have, the more money we're going to have. And that's the exact same thing with trading, folks. So we are going to take wins and basically cheat. Maybe you put in $200 and the stock starts to rise and you get one red bar. Sell. Right then and there. But it's only up $5. I don't care. We're after the win, not the money. Right now, we are trying to reprogram our subconscious mind so that it will take over and start helping us to trade properly. But the only way to do that is to give it food it can work with, and we have to get it excited. So every win you take is reinforcing the win complex in your subconscious. At some point, your subconscious is going to start projecting that winner's attitude to your conscious mind. And it is going to try to duplicate what you did before to win. It's going to help you trade better. This is the secret, folks. Prime that subconscious by taking little wins. Don't worry about the money. Now, what this is going to do in the long run, your subconscious is going to get addicted like any person on drugs does, and it is going to try to get that dopamine. And it knows how to do it. It needs to have you win again. So it's going to give you everything you need to accomplish that feat so that it can get its addictive dopamine drop and we feel good. Now, once you are in a winner's state of mind, which will happen a lot faster than you think, now you need to have data. You need to have information, knowledge. And this is where it gets real easy and most people think it gets real hard. What we need to do is expose ourselves to trading information. We don't have to study it. We don't have to learn it. That is going to come later. Right now, we just want to get in the water. Now, it is a big, big ocean. But the fact of the matter is, no matter where you get in, you're in the entire ocean. All of it. So what I am saying to do, a prescription, is expose yourself to as much trading information as you can. Read articles, look at charts, watch videos. Don't strain yourself trying to memorize everything. Don't be taking notes yet. Just expose yourself to it because the magic is the subconscious grabs everything. Doesn't let anything go. It is all in there. So once your mind is thinking like a winner, you've given a lot of dopamine to yourself by taking small wins, converting your subconscious to feeling like a winner, making you consciously feeling like a winner. It is now going to do whatever it can to help you be a winner. And it is going to take all that information that you weren't studying, but were exposing yourself to, and it will start to project that into your conscious mind so that you have it. So that you can use it, so that you can repeat what it was you were doing before. And before you know it, you're a good trader. You're a better trader. You're a successful trader. Now keep in mind, folks, if you lose a trade, but you lose it within your plan, You've got a target to sell for gains. You've got a stop loss to sell so you don't lose too much. If you stay within that box, that's a successful trade. Even though you may have lost $5 and it isn't going to go into your subconscious as a win, you know you didn't fail because you didn't lose any more than you wanted to lose. You were in control of that play from start to finish. However, wins give you dopamine, which gives you an addiction to that activity that brought the dopamine on. So if you can fake and take little gains over and over again for a while, just putting them into the bank of your subconscious is going to grow and give you consciously the power to see yourself as a winner, take away that aggravation and frustration, give you energy, and then start to feed you all the data you need to be a better trader. Now, as I said, folks, there is a ton of information out there that you can get to back up everything I just said. But take it from me, folks. Feeling like a winner will make you a winner. And the way to do that is to win. Winning feels good and winning is easy if you take your wins and don't fight the win. Don't go for as much as you can get initially, folks. Let's just take a $5, $6, $10 winner and watch yourself grow, folks. This is probably the most important information I have ever shared with you and probably ever will. Getting your subconscious on your side, helping you to become a better trader. And the way we're going to do that is by aggressively taking small gains, taking wins, taking our eyes off the money and only looking at the win. I want 4, 5, 6, 10 wins I want to put in the bank of my subconscious mind. Every one of those wins is going to give me a dopamine drip. The more dopamine I get into my system, the more these activities are reinforced in my mind so that my subconscious, that is now getting addicted to this dopamine, will have me accomplish. My subconscious will drive my conscious mind to do what is necessary, what is right to get that win so that it can get that dopamine. On top of that, you need to go out there and expose yourself to information about trading. Read, watch videos, look at charts. Don't worry about studying them. Just get them into your mind and watch what happens, folks. Don't just do this once. Keep it up. Keep doing it and watch your garden grow, folks. I'm telling you, this is dynamite information I am giving you. I appreciate your time, folks. I hope you appreciate what I shared with you. Please go do some more due diligence. You will see there is a lot of science to back up everything I have just said. Remember, folks, the more you know, the more you're going to grow. See ya.